Hey, Claire. My pop passed on to me that you yourself ended up in the hospital, and really broke my heart a lot. That you know, I saw it coming, and wish I stepped up earlier. I'm sorry I didn't reach out to you sooner and express how upset I was by that. It really broke my heart. As you know, I was quite necessarily taking care of myself, and I really had set myself in a place of communication blackout, and it was important to do just that. Um, I hope you're on the mend. I hope you're feeling well. I really do. I I worry because, of course, I love you. I'm not certain exactly what I want to talk to you about, but it's been playing in my head for the past few days, particularly knowing that I was going to have to come out of the hospital and deal with the emotional wreckage that I had left behind. It's part and parcel, of what it is that happens when I go into crisis. Now, I'm not going to go through the long litany of stuff that I've talked about, that I lost my way, I lost sight of what's important, I got lost inside my head. Any and all those things, it's redundant. It's redundant and it's unnecessary. What do you call it? Rumination. And I am so much better at really steering and navigating my way around it. And here's the reason. In the hospital, I learned this really cool thing called Tai Chi. And I mean, it looks stupid. It sounds stupid. I mean, honestly, between me and you, to me, it sounds like some sort of a wet, moist appetizer made from seaweed and perhaps sea otter testicles. But that's neither here nor there. But, Tai Chi, right? Fucking rocks. It is so helpful. It rocks. Um, I guess what I wanted to talk to you about really is the entire time that I've been looking at my life over the last couple of months was in some way try to make heads and tails of what I wanted out of it, and what I know that I want in the most general and specific terms is I want to move forward. And I don't know what that means for my feelings for you. And I'll tell you very flatly, my feelings for you have not changed. And that's both a wonderful thing and an absolute horror of a thing. I still love you. I'm still in love with you. I miss you like crazy, Claire. But I don't know if moving forward, I wanted that life with you. I really did. I still do, but I don't know if moving forward with you is really moving forward. Um, it just seems that I would have to make so many excuses to myself for why I deserve to be with you. Um, and that kind of stinks. Let me talk about the Tai Chi again, real quick. Tai Chi, okay? Tai Chi. Uh, um, it was great. And I was a little bit off about it. This Eastern medicine kind of thing is kind of like, ooh, kind of swishy. Let's stick a quartz crystal up our butt and see if the mystical ley line powers can clear my constipation kind of thing. I was skeptical, but I tried it and it worked. It was like extended mindfulness, and of course, I did have the added motivation that folks were telling me I had a supremely cute ass while I did it, and I guess in its own way that sort of just advocacy, acknowledgement that I was looking good. It really was a useful motivator. No, guys, just lies. There was one guy and something that no matter. Tangents aren't necessary today. I think I want to share a few things with you. At one point, I miss you. I'm going to say this. I miss you. And it's not that I miss holding you. I mean, all of these things are reality things. I miss holding you. I miss watching your soft lips as you slept. I missed the way you would steal all the covers. I missed holding your hand. I missed the fact that it just made perfect sense for you to hop into a Costco cart and let me push you across the going. I miss that. And really what it comes down to when I think about it is that your particular brand of crazy and my particular brand of crazy. I have just got to try one of these. This is my first piece of something outside of the hospital. Let's see, it's a grape. Ooh. Mmm. Mmm. I think that's what mortals call flavor. Bizarre. Let me try one more. I could be off, right? And I might be overwhelmed by taste bud. Just rapid fire straight to the brain, but I'm going to risk it. Oh God, yeah. Oh. Ah. Oh. It's like an orgasm in my mouth, but that doesn't sound exactly right. But it was very pleasurable. I enjoyed the flavor because there was actually flavor. No, the thing I miss about us is what kind of made us is that we didn't have to think about it too much. It was effortless. We just did what we did. And it was fun, and it was a connection, and it's something I never felt before. I didn't feel judged. I could do what I wanted to with you, and I didn't feel like judging you because your particular brand of crazy so accurately and precisely matched and meshed with my own variety of crazy. And the sad part about it is your crazy started going south, started really turning sour almost precisely at the same time as my crazy turned even sourer and went into a even faster nosedive. I could do all sorts of claiming that I was unaware, things important, all that sort of stuff. It is unnecessary to say that I will not apologize for it any longer. I'm only going to acknowledge it because that's something that I need to do. And something else I need to do, something else I need to tell you is, I said, I know at one time, and I wasn't deaf, I listened. You told me you were bored. You told me that you could find what you needed, bad things would happen. I wasn't deaf. You told me all sorts of things. You told me that I was neglecting you, that, none of this went unnoticed by me. And the way my head was working, it just felt like additional persecution, and I pushed myself further away. I need you to know it was never anything about you. You are a lovely, loving woman. You cared about me in a way that I haven't been cared about in ages, and it sounds stupid, but you got me in many of the same ways that my mom got me. So it was not about you. And as you know, I've been dragging this magnet. It's a magnet. It was a solid steel magnet that I've been dragging through a sea of magnets that were of my own doing. And again, I gotta say that there was nothing at all that you did wrong in this entire process. It was me. And I come to terms with it in such a way that I will be able to work through the guilt. And I've been trying to learn different types of guilt, like Catholic guilt, Jewish guilt, serial killer guilt, part and parcel, Mormon guilt, which is its own very weird flavor of guilt, very funny as well. I'm moving forward, and I miss you, and I want you in my life, and I don't know what that means. I don't know what incapacity that means. I want you in my life. But I hate missing you. And it might just be a reality as I move forward, is learning how to miss you. But I'm going to also tell you something else. I don't care where I end up. I don't care who I am with. I don't care about any of these things. I'm playing with a little socket thing, if you're wondering why I keep looking at my fingers. I'm just going to put it up here so I can look at it and not play with it. Taken out of context, that really can seem weird, and I can show you how to take things out of context in a YouTube video. It just kind of made me laugh a little bit. Nah, I will choose you, and I'm not certain exactly what that means, other than my love for you is very strong. Because get this, there's a void in my heart right now, and I don't want it ever to be filled. It's a void of you. Um, and I don't ever want anything else to fill it. I don't want anything or anybody else to fill it, because you earned that from me. You earned it. And if I ever get lost again, if I ever get truly lost again, I want you there to help guide me back. And I'm not talking about you taking responsibility. This is kind of a Tai Chi thing too as well. It's very cool. Very cool. It's not that I want you to be there in a romantic relationship waiting for me. I just want that knowledge that you believed in me still there. I want it, and I'm not. You can't take that away from me, and I can't take that away from you, and it's not going to change. And if I ever really get lost again, I want to know that there was this place, and there is this place in my heart, that I can take all those lost feelings and archive them, put them someplace where it makes sense. And you asked me many, many times, when I was holding you at night, you asked things if I'm pretty enough for you, and I've always told you you're out of my league. But you asked a lot, why is it that I love you? And I had a different reason. It was a fun game. I had a different reason every night. And, I can go all poetic on it, and I could say, Claire, when you smile, it's like I'm building an entire world within just that smile. And when I hear you laugh, I've got the entire universe. And that really is very poetic, but it is always very true. No, the core reason why I was always in love with you is because you're kind. You care so much it hurts. Your passion is unique. You care so much that it hurts. You can't hide who you are, nor would you ever want to hide who you are. People call it wearing your heart on your shoulder, I think? On your sleeve, I think that's the aphorism. And in that particular heart of yours is just so huge that it would take 20 billion, trillion, dillion, quintillion sleeves just to take up the area necessary to wear that heart on your sleeve. You are you, Claire, and it's why I've always loved you. I've loved you since day one. I was very happy with you, and when I get past the heartbreak, I'm going to remember that. And that void that's in my heart, I know is partially going to be filled with the happiness that we had together. I'm moving forward, and my gut feeling is I don't want to do that to you again. My heart wants you back, but my head is saying I couldn't do that to you again because it would be far too selfish. So hey, I love you for everything that you are. I miss you because my life was better with you in it. I felt good about myself when I was with you. And I guess that's probably about it. What I would really like from you, honey, I want you to be healthy. I want you to be happy. I want you to get just maybe an inch or two taller, because Disneyland, if with me at Disneyland, it's going to suck eggs, suck just absolutely disgusting ostrich eggs, full mouth, like I'm coagula fisting type, because other than being able to ride something like Dumbo or Casey Jr.'s wild train ride, something of that sort, there is not a single thing in that particular park that I will be able to ride with you, because, honey, you're too darn short. So, I think that's about it. That's what I wanted to give to you. I'd love to hear from you. I don't know what that means. I'd love to communicate with you. I don't know what that means. I miss you, and I do know what that means. It's that void in my heart. And I will always love you. I will always be in love with you. And c'est la vie. That's part and parcel of having a mental illness that can flare up at any time for any reason, no matter how careful and responsible I am about it. So, maybe I should tell you this too. I'm feeling so much better. I mean, I smile, I laugh, and it feels real again. I can feel these emotions that are really great, including the fact that I still love you, but I'm doing so much better for myself, and it's going to continue that. And I'd love for you to be around that, because you also earned that from me. All right, well, how do you close off these stupid heartfelt things? Because this is a little thing I was playing with, which, just, okay, look at that. It's like a hamster dildo. No, that's kind of big. Probably explode the little puppy. Rabbit? Guinea pig? I'm not sure. Someone who, you would have to squeak a greased BB up their ass. They're so tight-assed. Maybe this is for them. But feeling better, and I miss you. I love you. I'll always be in love with you. And I'm going to do this finger guns thing that I don't know where I learned, but my God, it looks so cool on the screen. Finger guns. That's about it. You take care of yourself. You be on the mend. And I'd love to hear from you, but again, I don't really know what that means either. Okay, well, peace out, Tiffany. You take the best care of yourself. And I hope you've got that support network that I've been neglecting you of for far too long. So, hey, I got a joke. Do you know what the generic name is for Viagra? Yeah, this is great. It's called my coxafloppin. Boom. I'm out of here. How do I turn this thing off? It's been 2 fucking weeks since I've done. Oh, there we go. All right. Ciao, Bella.